Hey guys, it's the Recliner Nerd here. It's time to get down and dirty. I'm going to have to do it. I'm really ticked off right now. Former Major Leaguer Jeff Fry. We had a little gentleman's bet. We were both sitting around 860 to 70 followers on Twitter and kind of got into, hey, let's see who can get to 1,000 first. Kind of going neck and neck there. It was pretty fun until Jeff decided to put out these cute little videos about hitting tips. And that's kind of ticked me off. No one said we could play little tricks and games like this. They are pretty funny. But anyway, so he's a former major leaguer. No one's going to take a tip from me on hitting because I never played in the big leagues. And so, of course, he's being a little bit facetious in these videos. He doesn't really believe in that, but they are funny. And the way he's put them on, I have to admit. But I kind of consider it cheating. And I told him, I'm going to put my own hitting video together. And so this is the first one. So what I'm going to do is give you tips on hitting on women. Lord knows I've been married for 17 years now, happily married for 17 years. And so being out of the dating game all this time, it's obvious that I know what I'm talking about. I mean, look at me. I'm a good looking guy. I'm very in shape compared to Jeff. If you've ever seen Jeff or me, some of the pictures from the Rangers podcast, Rangers Nation podcast roadshow, you can see that who's in shape and who's not in shape. And it was obvious that I'm the guy that probably attracted the most attention there. But like baseball, hitting on women and hitting in baseball can be similar. So let's just do tip one on this video. Tip one about hitting on women. It's going to be about, first of all, anyone, even Jeff, can tell you when you're coming up to the plate or when a ball is being thrown at you is to you got to pick up some things first. If you can pick up whether it's a fastball or some sort of breaking ball or something like that. It's first thing you got to be observant, and that's just in any game. So any game you're doing, that's tip number one. That one's free before we get to the actual first tip. So, but your observant here wouldn't be picking up the spin of the ball, see if you can pick up whether it's a fastball or not. It's going to be looking at this right here. It's the ring finger. You got to pay attention whether you're at a club or a bar, you're at a store, and you notice someone that you think might be someone you would like to possibly pursue. You want to make sure right here that they don't have one of these, an engagement ring or a wedding ring. If they don't, it means they're fair game. They are open game, and unless maybe they're cleaning the ring. But let's just skip over that. Let's say they're open game. So what's tip number one? Be aggressive. I know what I'm talking about, guys. Be aggressive. Now, so when I say be aggressive, this is what I'm talking about. You should immediately go up to any woman that you think you find attractive and plant a kiss right on their lips. I mean, just plant it right on there. Why? Why do we be aggressive? It's because immediate reaction. And immediate reaction is what we want to know and find out going into the situation. Now, there could be negative reaction. Obviously, someone could slap you across the face. That's not what we want. But hey, now you know they're not interested. You don't have to go out and spend money on drinks or dinner or whatever to pursue and see if you and this person have compatibility. You know immediately, not interested. That's one negative reaction that they could have. Another could be a verbal reaction they have. Who the hell do you think you are? Or who the hell are you? That's another one. Again, we've avoided spending any excessive money. And we've got immediate reaction on that. Third, and probably the one that you should be the most careful about, they could probably start a Me Too thing and charge you with some sort of assault or something like that. We don't want that, but that all leads to the positive reaction, and that's the positive response. You know immediately that they like you if they kiss back or do that. Now, I obviously know what I'm talking about in something like this. And so I just want to make sure that you're getting that initial reaction out there. And that's one way to find out whether someone likes you. I mean, what could go wrong? I mean, you can either find out immediately that someone is attracted to you or that they're not, and hope that they don't, press charges on you. Okay, so guys, that's tip one. That's tip one for hitting on women. Be aggressive. I hope I don't have to give any more of these tips because we know the women of the world may not be ready for us coming out there and me sicking them on you with all the skills that I have. Hey, follow the Rangers Nation podcast. Follow this Twitter this Twitter thing we've got going between me and Jeff Fry. Jeff, I've served one up. Let's see you volley one back now. Hey, like I say at the end of every episode I do on the Ranger Nation podcast or anything I write, nerd out.